So you got this brother that's going to give a warning, and I agree with the warning that you about to hear about. Some of you dudes think it's a game to be trying to fool with a married woman. Let's review it.
Leave married women alone. Let me tell you what happened today. So today I'm in the store, and there was a young lady in front of me. Guy comes in there and approaching her, talking to her. And then he asked her, yo, you married? You clearly see the ring on her finger. And she said, yeah. So he said, you happy? What? That's my thought process. So she said, no. They exchanged numbers. He was like, well, call me when the coast is clear. And I just gave him this look like, you playing a dangerous game, my man. And here's why. You don't know the mental stability of her husband. You don't know what that man has to do to put food on the table. You don't know what stressors he got in the day. And you don't know what event in his life is needed for him to make sure nobody's breathing in that house again. Right? So why would you play that game? And also, you don't know what he looked like. You may be walking down the street, and next thing you know, you ain't walking down there no more. And you don't know where it came from. The guy walking past you can be her husband. I could have been her husband's friend and taking screenshots of you, man, or whatever. You see where I'm going, man? This is why you don't play with another man's wife. I don't care how fine she is. That's somebody's wife. And if you keep playing, you don't know what could happen to be able to make sure you ain't breathing. You don't know the mental stability of these people. And regardless of whatever goes on in their household, it's still their household as a man, right? And let me tell you something. If she doesn't want to be courageous or tough or whatever the case may be and go down there and do the grown woman thing and go get a divorce and play these games on him, that ain't for you. You ain't nobody's freaking chew toy, man. You ain't somebody to go play with and whatever, and while they try to sort some things out, because you're not supposed to get involved in another man's affairs. And you're not supposed to get involved in anybody's household. You playing a dangerous game when you play with another man's wife. And let me tell you what happened when I was in the military.
Let me stop right there. So, my experience with that situation is, just before I met my wife, there was a lady, just trying to talk to me or whatever. The first thing I asked her, I say, hey, are you single? You engaged? You married? I mean, what you got going on? You got to ask all them questions, because people say, if you say you're single, say, no, I'm not single, but they engaged. Or if they married, sometimes they try to hide different things, or it's complicated. Look, complicated means you got somebody, whatever. So there's one lady like, oh, well, I'm married, but he get on my nerves, and sure, you can come through at this time. He go to work. I'm like, no. I don't do anything like that. And the reason why I don't do anything like that, or I would, tell any man to never mess with another man's wife, is number one, you full of drama. It's drama attached to you. And how men react on things like that. See, men don't deal with emotion too well, right? So when we get male aggression and emotion combined, a lot of times we're going to take things to the next level. And how I personally feel, if you as a man know a woman is married and you go to his house, especially in his house, hotel, or whatever you gonna do with this woman, and he's been following and he already know where you at, and he come run up on you, and if he put something between your eyes, and you know what I'm talking about, not to say really what I'm talking about, you deserved it, because you shouldn't have did it, because there's way too many women out here for you to be getting at. You see a woman ring biggest day, and then you gonna ask her, is she happy? What that got to do with you? All them single women. And that's what you go end up doing. Now, I know you could say, well, she participated. Ain't about her participating. It's about men having deep discipline and having some sort of respect for themselves, morals, and even respecting other men. Because she's not out there openly doing that in front of her husband. She's sneaking behind his back. What you think he's going to do? And I'm a firm believer, I wouldn't want something done to me like that. So I wouldn't do this to nobody else. I'm a firm believer, and I live by that. Whatever a man sow or woman sow, they gonna reap. I'm a firm believer in that. And every time that I have lived by that principle and people have done me wrong, their life still is not straight today based on what I've seen. And even if your woman was to cheat on you or your wife was to cheat on you, don't try to go get her back. Don't do that. No, you just kindly leave, go to the divorce attorney, get out of the situation. Because even when some people are like, I'm going to get you back, I'm going to get you back. No, because for me, it's like this. If a woman cheat on you, number one, that's something she been wanting to do, for one. When she checked out of the relationship way before she even did that. Let's call it what it is. And if another man touch your woman, she's done. She's done. Because you have to think, okay, that woman's tainted now. And even if you was to so-called try to forgive her, she's still tainted. So it's always going to be in the back of your mind. And if she did it once, she'll do it again. See, women are submitting to a man. Okay? So since she's submitting to another man and not submitting to you, yeah, you can't be with her anymore. Right? And so you just handle that and get out of that situation. And then look at it like this. Look at what worked. Look at what didn't work. Look at the signs, like when she starts switching up. Like when she starts switching up her attitude, when she starts switching up her patterns, when she starts switching up her emotions sometime, when she just getting mad at you just for any little thing, when she's starting arguments for any little thing. Like, think about when the switch up happened. Because they don't just be so happy, nice, and sweet with you, then one day to the next they do that. No, it was a switch up way before then. And and a lot of times as men, we just blow that stuff off, the switch up. So you learn what happened from that situation and then work on yourself as a man. Get yourself together. Do everything you guys do to get yourself together. Get in some therapy. If you feel like you really need some therapy, I definitely advise men to do that. And then if you decide to get out there again, okay, now you're coming into a situation with some knowledge. You know what works, what don't work. You know what the signs are when women are moving around funny style out here. You know. But let's continue with this brother saying.
This guy orchestrated this story because he knew that his wife was cheating on him. So he told her, I'm going in the field, right? But he didn't tell her it wasn't his company. It was us, right? So he was staying back. So when she dropped him off, she seen us get ready. So in her mind, she did assume that it was him. She didn't know that it was Alpha Company, right? So all of a sudden, bam, we leave. He goes back, catches them in the act. Nobody breathing, including him. You see where I'm going? A little bit of discipline can go a long way. It's millions of single women out here who are beautiful and bad, who would be with you, that don't have them problems. Do not end your life over something stupid, man. Do not sit there and do something dumb because you want to sit here and see this chick married. You don't know what she's telling her husband, and you don't know what's going on in that household. Don't be stupid. This is your public safety announcement.
And that brother giving y'all some straight up wisdom. And that story was, man, crazy. But hey, it happens. It happens. You know, men the thing is, like I said, emotions is not a place that we like to go as men. So when we get hit with emotion like that, especially in that manner, because think about it, this man working hard every day. He thinking, you know, hey, I'm doing it for my family. And then he's finding out while he's at work and doing all the good things he's doing for his family, she's out there doing them dirty. Man, men get enraged with something like that. And instead of, like the brother said, instead of her being a grown woman and just saying, you know, hey, you know, I can't be in the marriage no more, whatever, and do what she got to do. No, she'll go do some crap like that, right? So men always remember any drama that's attached to a woman like that is not for you to be with her, okay? You want drama-free women, no matter what the situation is. If she got a boyfriend, no. She got a fiance, no. It's complicated, no. Married, hell no. You need a woman free and clear. You don't need to be dealing with the drama. Like I said, it's too many women. And also, like I said, especially if you got your passport, it's really a lot of women you can go visit. So don't get involved with no married woman out here. I don't care what that married woman look like. It does not matter. It does not matter. As that brother said, and I'm saying, have some discipline. I mean, seriously, do y'all see so many women these days online, in public? I mean, shoot, y'all should be kind of decent. Y'all should be kind of be desensitized to some things you see today, to be honest with you, because you see so much of it. It's not rare anymore, what you're kind of seeing. But let me know what y'all think about, what this brother here is saying, and fellas, even if the woman comes on to you and she's married, because that happens too. You mind your business, she's coming on to you like, ma'am, no, you ain't not about to get me harmed or killed out here behind your mess. You should get offended if a married woman want to say something to you and you know she's married. Yeah, hell no, send her up the road.